Welcome everyone to Spilling the Tea with Esty and Marlene, where we serve the hottest tea. Join me and my baby stripper voice.
And me welcoming you all to eavesdrop onto our uncensored opinions. This platform is used to inform, laugh, and potentially inspire others to speak out about things we may all be thinking about but are too afraid to say out loud.
And don't forget, babes, if the shoe fits, wear it. Okay. All right, guys, welcome back to Spilling the Tea with Esty.
And Marlene.
We're back today after a little break we had for 4th of July.
Much needed, though.
It was a very much needed little vacation.
Yeah.
Whoever follows us on social media saw all the shit we got into.
I want to apologize.
Follow me on TikTok.
The tequila spoke for us.
Yes, follow me on TikTok. You will see everything. How was the weekend for you? Well, first of all, we went to the Poconos.
Yes.
We rented a house that our friend very kindly lent to us.
Yes.
Shout out, girl. It was a great house. It was like a lot of friends that we always travel with. It's like really like our.
It was like kind of like our East New York our New Year's Eve.
Yeah, like our travel.
Group. Like our travel group.
Our travel group.
Yeah.
So we all went to this house and just had a lot of fun.
It was a lot. No, first of all, I love going out with this group because one, if I'm like, okay, I spent this much, everybody send me this money, it's sent.
Yeah.
When I'm like, all right, I'm gonna do all the seasoning, but all the men need to cook, no hesitation.
Mm-hmm.
When I'm like, all right, we're gonna do this for breakfast and that for breakfast, and you guys do this, it's just everybody chips in, everybody cleans. I don't have to be like nagging, I love that. It's just such a breeze when we all go out. So,
mm-hmm.
And on top of that, you guys we understand each other's shenanigans.
Yeah, we have a lot of fun. We talk a lot of shit. We did some TikTok dances, like I said.
We laughed a lot.
We laughed a whole lot.
We had a little therapy session.
And we drank a whole lot.
We had
Speaking of drinking.
Let's cheers. Actually, let's cheers for big accomplishments to come and small accomplishments that we already made happen.
Yes. Thanks to our followers. Oh, that was good. And maybe I'm just like an alcoholic now that I'm like, oh, it's great.
No, I put a little bit of lime juice, a little bit of simple syrup, and then I chilled the shot.
Delicious. You should be a bartender.
I need to get paid. Bartending and boobs.
Mm-hmm.
Next business.
Yeah.
But talking about all of that, we took a little break from social media, from posting.
Oh, did we?
Well, I did. I feel like I took a little bit more of a break.
I didn't.
But it was fun content creating.
Yeah.
But today we're going to be talking about our relationship with social media, because everybody has a relationship with social media. Some people want to take breaks. Sometimes people feel overwhelmed. Sometimes people are portraying a type of lifestyle that they don't have on social media. So today we're just going to talk a little bit about our presence on social media, how we relate.
Yeah.
So yeah.
A lot of people, the reason why the topic to me jumped out was because some people compare themselves to other people
all the time
on social media, and then they get sad about it. And to me, I always just see social media as I don't take it as seriously as some people do, even though it seems like I do, but I really don't. So let's get started with the topic.
Okay, so first, let's discuss a little bit about what platforms we have on social media.
Okay.
So as a collective, we have Spotify. We're on Spotify on the podcast.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, you forgot.
I'm like, oh, is that social media?
Well, not social media, but we're interacting with the public.
Okay.
So the podcast, we have it on Spotify, on Apple.
YouTube.
We're on YouTube, which we need to check the comments.
You guys need to leave comments.
Yeah, so we need to check. And then as individually, I have a CMOS page which I need to update a little bit.
Which is Instagram.
I also have my personal Instagram, and I have TikTok.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like that's more than enough.
Yeah.
For me. For you, what do you have?
So I am currently on Instagram, TikTok, which is like my new favorite, which is the one I'm like just posting the most and like just doing the dumbest shit I can.
Because I got dragged into shit too.
And today I joined Threads by Instagram.
Ooh.
Follow me at st.arango.
What is Threads? Can you explain it to me?
It's literally like the evil twin of Twitter. Like, as if you could describe it that way.
Okay.
It's Instagram made, and it's supposed to rival Twitter. It's like the same layout that you can like tweet out like your same thoughts, your same pictures. You can like talk to people like on a thread.
Okay.
I wonder if it's still gonna have the same porn effect as Twitter. Mark Zuckerberg, if you can just please advise if we're still gonna be able to find porn on Threads as we do on Twitter.
Ooh, I got a question.
That would be great. Thank you.
Since you have been on Twitter a lot more, I never had Twitter, but I always see like sex tapes and shit because people sell it to me.
Yeah. So
what has been the most pleasurable sex tape you found on Twitter or clip, and what has been like the worst?
Well, that's a hard one. Was there anybody like super relevant? Who's the one that just had the sex tape? I think it wasn't pleasurable or worse. It was just like, wow, like this sex tape is on Twitter. I think it was when Nelly was getting.
Oh, yeah, you sent me that one.
When he was getting head from a lady.
But he looked like, looked like a turtleneck.
No.
Was it?
It looked like a mushroom. Sorry, Nelly. Anyway, Twitter is kind of lit. So Threads, if you're going to be lit, you have to allow porn.
Ooh.
So yeah, these are all the social media platforms I'm on.
Okay.
Follow.
How do you decide what you're going to post on your social media?
I think it depends. I think with Instagram, it's like depends if I'm somewhere out in the mood, like if I'm wearing a cute outfit, like that just makes me want to take a picture and just post it just because it looks cute. I try to story, but like I don't story a lot. Like I'll story like only when I'm like doing something entertaining. I don't really story when I'm just like home cleaning.
I story I story like when I get happy about cleaning products. I love that shit.
Yeah, I don't really story a lot. So that's what I post on Instagram. TikTok, I've been trying to, I love doing like the get ready with me's. I love watching the get ready with me's. I love watching what products people are using, what products people hate. So like those stuff I try to do on TikTok. I just started getting into the dances, as you guys can tell if you follow me on TikTok. The dances I'm getting into, but
I don't have no choice. I have to get into it.
With TikTok, it's just like whatever comes to my mind.
Okay.
I like that TikTok is really like just raw. Like even if you do mistakes, like people celebrate that.
To be honest, I've been using TikTok as a method of research.
Oh, the new YouTube.
Yeah, it's like when I want to go away or like I want to visit like a restaurant, I'm like, let me go on TikTok and see what other people are saying about it.
Because it's short form content that you don't have to go on your YouTube and then like scroll waiting for the part that you need. Like you can just find it there.
Exactly.
Easily accessible.
So sometimes I notice that like people use social media as like an outlet. Being, like they're feeling down or they're feeling sad, or some people don't even post when like they're going through hard shit. Do you ever feel that like I don't really see you posting things like that? So like do you feel like that's just like your life on social media is just a separate dimension of what your real life is?
Yes, 100%. And I think that's how I get through it.
Okay.
Like I see, like for me, I see social media as like this like dimension up here where people just portray who they want to be. And then my real life is down here. And I can like pop into my dimension life up here and just be cute and like see people be cute and like let's all be cute together. And I can pop down here and this is my real life.
Okay.
Like for example, if I see a girl in Dubai, I'll be like, oh, this bitch is in Dubai, like props. But like I don't like get jealous of like, maybe I get like a little like, oh damn, I want to go one day. But like I don't get like my life is horrible because she's in Dubai. I don't know, maybe some guy invited her and took a shit on her. And I don't know that.
I mean, that's true though.
Yeah, I don't know that because she's not posting that. She might be getting shit on like once a day, and she's only posting like right after when she showered and she's cute. So like I just take it with a grain of salt. I think I take people's Instagram, I take people's posts with a grain of salt. Like I don't, even when people open up businesses, they're like, oh my god, I made it. Like I know when you open a business, there's so much heartache. Like it's so hard to open a business. Like I don't look at people and be like, wow, they could open a business, so can I? Because I know there's so much more to it.
I understand.
That is how I cope with it, because I just see it as like this pretty play world, and my real life is here.
I'm like both. Like I post what I want to post. Well, I'm a more of a stories person, not more of a post person, unless it's like something really significant, or I really look cute, or like just to like remember those things. Because I've noticed that like sometimes I go back on my things that I've posted in the past and be like, oh, like this is so cool. I was doing this a year ago.
Yeah.
So it is important for me to like just see how I was feeling, or you know what I posted like a year ago, 6 months ago.
I love those.
I love that
reminders, because technically a year ago, you and me were in Spain, Mallorca, living the fucking life.
Let me tell you something. We're going back, baby.
So I like that because it reminds you, like, oh my god, like I was there.
I was there. I had experienced that. I was, so happy. I also feel that sometimes like I post things and they're not necessarily for me, but sometimes they hit for another person. Like if I post something that's aspirational or inspirational, and you're like, damn, like I really needed to hear that today. Like people have hit me up and told me that before. So I feel like it's a good way to like relate to other people.
Yeah.
I feel like this world, we are only showing one version of ourselves, and we all have struggles. I'm not saying to go out there and pour your heart out, but sometimes people don't have any friends but social media, I guess, to have a pour.
Yeah. I mean, I try to keep it cute, but sometimes I get like a little silly. Like once I posted a picture of me in fucking rolos, getting ready to go out. Yeah, that's how I get ready.
They can mind your business.
Mind your business.
But your hair was even volume.
I was wearing rolos while I got ready, and I was like, you know what, this is funny.
If you follow me on social media, you know I drop it low. Because I always have one of those.
Yeah.
Do you feel that you feel obligated to post?
Yes and no. I think like sometimes I'm like, damn, I haven't posted in a while, but I also don't want to force like the posting. Like, so sometimes I'm, like, but I also get in my head of like, especially with TikTok, like that is newer to me. I'm like, oh, like I can't post this, but then people literally just like go on a camera, do like a little shimmy, post it, and then that's their content. Meanwhile,
that's their content, and that's what they're doing.
Think it out loud, like what I'm doing. I also find for me, TikTok is harder to like post, because I think more about it because it's more like video.
It is a lot quicker.
It's video. It has more. Whereas on like Instagram, I have it down pat. Like I am an IG baddie, and I could do IG baddie like no other. Like I can take an IG baddie picture.
How do we know each other? Because we take each other's pictures.
Yeah.
And we're like, all right, give me a shape, give me an arch, give me
an angle.
Give me an angle. And that's what sells, to be honest.
Yeah, so I could do IG baddie. I can get my IG baddie shot in less than 5 minutes. Very tops 10 minutes, and like that's like a lot. So like I can do that easily. Like if I have a good outfit, I have a good backdrop, like I can make it work real quick. I can get the shot. With TikTok, it's a little bit different for me because I overthink it too much. I'm like, are people really gonna want to see me like?
You would be surprised what people want to see, especially with such a short attention span.
Like me, I can't read full captions.
When you told our friend like, I'm not reading whole 2 paragraphs. You're getting 2 sentences.
Our friend posted a caption. It was very nice from what I heard.
Yeah.
And I saw it. I'm like, I'm not reading this shit. I get the gist. And I love you. I'm not.
What about you? So you have a little ADD?
Like severe.
You heard it here, people.
Like, I thought our friend was on vacation because our friend went on vacation with a girl named Bernice. I didn't really care to read the rest of the name. And I swore she was on vacation with Bernice Burgos. Like, fully. I was like, she is there with this Bernice Burgos. Like,
You didn't notice that they were like two skin complexions different?
No, because I have the attention span of a peanut that I was just like, that's her.
That's it. So I would say sometimes our attention span is very short and we're just like, all right, like give me 20 minutes. Like if you're going to pour out your whole heart,
do it a minute or less.
Because but at the same time, I feel like people use social media to just have an outlet because they don't have people to have an outlet to. And that's a way for people to communicate with each other and relate to each other and build relationships with each other. So I fully support it. I think that we're not transparent. Like for me, for an example, me and you, we post when we go away. People don't know everything we do to go away.
Well,
it is a whole process.
People think I have a sugar daddy.
Based off your social media.
Based off my social media. People
make an assumption.
People see that I'm always on vacay. People see that I'm always out. Not always out, but like I go out. And like I only post when I do those things. Like I don't post that I'm home. So people are like, wow.
Which
like,
is 95% of it.
Yeah. And people are like, oh, like, do you have a sugar daddy? And I'm like, no, I fucking wish. I fucking wish I had one. And thank you. I don't find that as an insult. I
don't either.
I am so flattered that you think I can pull off a fucking rich ass old man.
I'm still waiting for him.
Me too. Like, I am so glad that you think that. Like, help me manifest that I want to have a sugar daddy. But unfortunately, I do fucking work.
You work from 9 to 5.
9 to 5. I do fucking work, unfortunately. Like, it's so fucking ghetto. But based on the image that I put on social media, people would think that I'm, like, kept. Or, like, I'm a sugar baby. Or, like, I have a trust fund or whatever it is.
I want to put that out in existence. We need to find dos viejos que son hermanos que tengan dos yachts.
Yeah.
So we can have...
Or it could be one yacht. We don't have to be greedy.
Yeah, we'll share.
Yeah.
That's fine.
But yeah, like based on what I put on social media...
#humble.
People think that like, I have a sugar... I've gotten that many times and I'm like...
I wish.
I'm like, I wish, girl. Like, it really helped me manifest it because I want one.
And those are perceptions of what people think of you, but they don't see. That's what I'm saying. Like when people are just like, oh, you travel so much and etc. Like I do, but I work hard to be able to plan those things out. I work hard to make time for things that I find pleasurable, which is traveling.
Yeah, same. Like I also, you travel so much. I also don't go out to a club, pop 3 bottles, and spend a fucking rack.
And that's another point.
I don't do that. I really don't. Like that rack I'm spending on my flight. So yeah,
everybody has perceptions on what they consider to be a priority, but those are perceptions that people take off of your social media because that's what you post, and they're not getting of like everything that happens behind the scenes to get you where you want to go.
Yeah.
So people, listen up. Do you feel that it has become or it is exhausting sometimes to have an online presence?
I think because I take it so lightly, not like, I don't take it so light, but because in my mind is not like my end all be all, I don't find that pressure because I can, like post a lot one week and then one week I can just like not post. And like, I really don't get too stressed about that or like get like in my head. I also thankfully don't get like hate comments.
Thank God.
I got one hate comment.
What did they say?
They're like, you think that's a cute outfit? And I wrote yes.
On TikTok?
Yeah.
Oh.
And I was like, yeah, I do. That's why I put it on.
Y ellos?
Yeah.
I think they get upset when you don't get upset.
Yeah, I wrote thank you. Yes, I think it's a cute outfit. But
when you had somebody ask you about Balenciaga?
Oh. Yeah. Somebody was like, you're still wearing Balenciaga. Yes, I am. I paid for it. You know why I'm wearing Balenciaga still after the whole thing? Because I paid for it. And you know what Balenciaga did? Was take my money. And you know what Balenciaga did? They deposited into their fucking bank account. And I bought it. And it's mine. And yes, I'm going to wear it. And no, I don't condone child pornography or child... what was it? Child endangerment?
It's child endangerment.
I don't condone that. But you know what I do condone? My fucking bag that I bought. That's what I do.
With my hard work.
With my hard-earned money. That's what I do
Not
condone.
with a sugar daddy.
No. But that's what I do condone. My fucking bag. Okay?
So if anybody has some negative ass comments, don't come for us.
Or if you do, like, be ready for the smoke.
Ooh, hablaron.
Like, yeah.
Sometimes I feel like it could be a little exhausting for me just because, like, I have my business page, I have my full-time job, I do podcasting with you, and I have my personal page. So it's kind of like sometimes it can be like I have to get myself on a schedule.
Yeah. I think for me the most exhausting is the podcast is not because of I don't enjoy. I really do enjoy it.
Yeah.
It's just like carving out the time to actually do the work that you have to, like the editing, the planning, the outlining, like all of that. But I feel like once I get into that,
we're in a groove. Yeah.
Then I'm like, okay, like this is fine. It's just like setting up the time to do all of that.
I think we've gotten a little bit of a groove going.
Yeah.
And
I edit at work.
You're gonna say this right now? Te van a fucking tirar para afuera, and then you're really gonna need a sugar daddy.
Oh my God, yes.
All right, guys. We're gonna take a little break with that.
We're gonna sign up for seeking arrangements during the break.
I have been on that site before, I'm not gonna lie.
And clearly it didn't work out.
Because I'm still here working 9 to 5.
So yeah.
All right, guys.
We'll be back.
We'll be back.
Cheers.
Cheers. Welcome back, guys. That was a quick but well-deserved break.
Yeah.
We needed to go apply for seeking arrangements.
Yes.
People think that we have sugar daddies.
Wish us luck.
But now getting back to our topic of social media. Mm-hmm. Do you enjoy posting?
I do.
I feel like I do as well. I feel like people are getting a version of myself in some way. I also feel like I'm sharing, like, especially for us, like when we go away, literally what we post on social media is so 1% of our whole trip.
Yeah.
So I enjoy making reels.
Yeah.
Because it kind of like sums it up in a way, but you're not really getting like all
the stuff we can't show. You're not getting that.
But also, like, every time we go away, I feel like we always come back with a fucking saying. Like, this weekend, we came back with
Cuerpo tropical.
Pollo tropical.
Yeah.
And then also, we came back with, how you gonna dance at my wedding? How you gonna dance at my wedding? So
it's like a lot of insiders.
It's a lot of insiders, so I feel like I'm sharing with the public very small 1% of the whole trip. And people can understand our vibes. Like, we are a great vibe.
Yeah.
Especially on tequila.
Mm-hmm. I enjoy posting too. Like, when I look good, I'm like, I want to share this with the world.
And, honey,
you guys get to see me just looking fabulous.
Every day.
And then with, like, TikTok is more personable, so you guys get just to see me and my personality. Like, just, doing dumb dances, even though we can't do that. Like, getting ready with me, talking shit. Like, you just get to see my personality. Like, I enjoy it. I don't have anything against it. You know what I don't like, but I just have to get more used to it, is just hearing yourself. Oh my God, yes. I hate hearing myself. I think I have the most, and you probably guys do too. I have the most annoying voice ever. You just sound like a baby stripper. Yeah. Yeah, that's what it is. I mean, you're gonna get the money either way. Yeah. With the sugar daddy? Or the baby stripper voiceover. You're gonna get it either way. Yeah, but hearing myself, I'm just like, eh. But I enjoy posting. I enjoy also making like the memory reels. They can just have like a little flashback. I love it. I love having some type of memory, especially for me because my family has Alzheimer's. So I always think about like how we're going to, these things are things I need to treasure, and we always have to just keep our memories. So for me, I enjoy it. Yeah. But what is something you feel that is off limits from posting? My dating life, my personal life, off limits. I've never posted anybody. I most likely never will. I have been in a whole relationship and the whole. Yeah, I know. The whole social world is not that. They might think I'm a virgin. I've had whole boyfriends. I've had whole breakups. I had a whole boyfriend again. Like 2 boyfriends at a time. Nobody ever knows.
I enjoy the sneaky link posts that I do.
Mm-hmm.
I don't post my relationship as much. Like, I don't want to talk about it because I feel like sometimes you do get negative eyes on you, and they're like, oh, like, criticando, like, oh, mira, ella está con este, oh, whatever, making assumptions, and I don't want to post it. I feel like I want to treasure it and hold it and, like, don't want anything to come for it. But at the same time, I'm like, fuck that shit. Like, I want to post it. I am happy. I am having a great vibe. I'm matching with my man. Me and my man look good. Like, I want to post it. So sometimes I will have a little, like, moment of just posting it and just flaunting it out there because at the same time, I'm excited to be happy in a stage with my man.
Yeah.
So it's both.
I've never gotten to that level. I've always just wanted to keep that very private. The people that know me know.
Mm-hmm.
The people that don't know me do not need to know what goes on in my personal life.
I enjoy close friends.
I don't utilize it.
I use it.
No.
Sometimes I'll just post on close friends, just like some stupid shit. And
I should utilize close friends.
And you know, like I keep it like I think I said something stupid like I was like seasoning meat and I was like, oh, who knew that rubbing meat was so important? It was just funny because I'm stupid like that sometimes, but not everybody's gonna understand that. And also I have like younger family members that are following me, so I don't want them to see that as well. But at the same time, you're gonna catch me in a bathing suit with the cheeks out because it's my social media and I'm gonna want to do what I want to do.
I should start using close friends. I never do.
I do sometimes.
I never do. I just post to the whole wide world, and whatever I don't post, like I don't want you to see it.
Yeah, some things are for you.
But yeah, that is my one thing. Like I don't post my personal life. I never have. Like you guys sometimes might get an arm, and that is like as far as you guys are gonna get. I feel like I'm gonna be the bitch that's just gonna pop out. I got engaged with like no man in the picture.
I got engaged and married, no, and then the person is still not there.
No, like you're gonna be like he married himself.
I mean that's okay.
I have a big thing. Like I don't.
Yeah.
Like that is my like
Number
boundary. I also, if I meet someone that wants to post me all the time, I mean it is their social media, but like I also want to be like comfortable like front it like for
at
the
first
social media.
Yeah, at first I didn't post my partner at all. And then he was like, so this is gonna be like the normal thing, and I was just like, no. But he said, I wanna post you too, so like
So do it.
and I was like, okay. And then I felt more comfortable as time went by that I was able to post him. But you still might catch harm.
I don't know. I don't want nobody knowing my personal life.
Because let me tell you something. One thing about social media is that people are fucking nosy.
Oh, they're 100%.
I reposted a picture that he posted, and it tells you how many people clicked on his profile.
I never check those things.
Yeah, I check. You know, I'm an analytic person.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I love seeing all the data and everything.
People ask me, did this person see your story? I'm like, I never check. Like, I post a story and like move on with my life. Like, I don't check like none of that shit.
That's true. But sometimes I feel like people are fucking nosy and they need to go not live my life, but live your own.
Live your own, babes.
Live your own days.
But yeah, that's the reason why I don't post. I don't want people's bad energy. I'm very private when it comes to that. I would post a picture of me in a fucking Speedo with half a fucking cheek out, like maybe one ball out, before I post my boyfriend.
Not the one ball out.
I might fucking do OnlyFans before I post my boyfriend. That is it. I will get an OnlyFans, spread it wide open, before I post my relationship with a kissing picture on social media.
No, I don't do it.
No.
I do a kissing video on close friends.
I will be on OnlyFans.
You gotta pay for that content.
Yeah, and it's not gonna be with the boyfriend. It's gonna be with an actor.
A porn actor.
Mm-hmm.
Is there any lessons that come from social media?
Yeah, I think earlier in my 20s, I think I took it more seriously.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I was more like in my head about certain things, like, oh, like you don't look that good, this and that. And like now I really don't care. I'm so confident with my body. I'm so confident with who I am. I'm so confident with my style. Like, if nobody likes this fucking shirt, I love it. I bought it. Like, who cares?
What is it you told me? Remember, other people's opinions of you is not your business.
It's not your business. It's theirs. So
and
yeah.
I kept that so close to me, especially like starting this this podcast.
Yeah.
I'm like, I keep reminding myself, like, hey, this person might have an opinion about you, but that's your business. So that's very like something that you said, and I just like.
Yeah, no, you just have. So that's my lesson. Like, just do you. There's people showing half their vagina on Instagram. And good for you, sis. Show the whole vagina.
It makes money.
Like, make money, like, show it, like, live your fucking true life. If your true life is showing your vagina, that's great. If my fucking true life is wearing this shirt on Instagram, that's great. Like, just who cares?
Nobody cares.
One time somebody told me, like, you only have pictures of yourself on your Instagram. And I said, yes, it's mine. Like, it's not shared. Then you come to my page to see me. Like, you're not coming here to see, like, the Queen of England.
And if you're bothered,
unfollow.
There's a whole bunch of other pages that they could follow.
Unfollow, babes. One follower don't stop the show.
Exactly. One lesson I would say is that if you're gonna say something, stand on your feet and hands and toes and face and run with it. Like, if you're gonna post something on social media and somebody then asks you something or somebody then questions you about it, have a face to like say, yeah, I said that.
Okay.
Like, yeah, I said that. Like, if I'm gonna say something on my platforms, I'm standing by it. Sometimes I don't post things that are related to me, that it's just somebody that I know that is going through the situation.
I feel you. And then you told me to apologize to Gemini.
Yes.
And on this platform, I said what I said. I'm following her advice she just said, and I said what I said. So continue. That's one thing I can say. Like, if you're gonna say something, hold it down. Stand on your feet on all 10 toes and go with that shit. Also, one thing I can say is whoever the fuck is watching me, enjoy it, babes. Because I know I'm very entertaining. Yeah. So. Yeah, enjoy it. Because I've seen a few fake pages on my shit, and I'm just like a couple of eggs with like 2 followers. A few. And I'm just like, you know what? If you enjoy watching me, that's great. I always love when people leave hate on people's pages. It's always like people with like 10 followers, and the caption is like, Christ loves everybody. Meanwhile, you're telling people to go kill themselves. Exactly. Like, sure. So if you're watching Brenda. Us, it's always Brenda. It's always Brenda. But if you're watching us and you're just doing it behind a fake page, be your true self and stand the fuck up and be like, yeah, I'm stalking you. Mm-hmm. Don't hide behind a fake page. I hate that shit. Yeah. And then I guess the last question would be, is our online presence a true representation of us? I think it's not my full self, but it's a good representation of who I am. First of all, I can confidently say that I am not a motherfucking catfish. Woof! Oh, I hate that. I can confidently say that if you see me on the gram, if you see me on the street, you're like, that's him. I hate that. Like, I am not a catfish. I have never photoshopped my body. I have never photoshopped my face. I have played with the colors on the pictures to make it a little bit brighter. But it is this face, it is this body. This is all you're getting it in real life. So that is number one, yes. What I put out there is 100% me, because I know a couple of bitches that you see them on the gram, and then you see them in person, you're like, that's not this bitch. No, this is not the same girl. I ain't gonna say nothing. It's not the same girl, and I know one girl in particular. Her name is, I'm just kidding. I mean, that is true. If you're going to, one thing I don't like is, for me, example, I'm a thick bitch. So I'm not gonna be out there like fucking making my waist the skinniest
knowing that I'm walking down the block and somebody can see me. Like, walk in your truth.
Yes. So in that sense, I'm 100% true. And like in the fact that I post like only when I go out, like yeah, that's like part of it. I do go out, I do have fun, I do look cute, I have fun. I also stay home a lot. I watch a lot of murder shows
And reality TV.
And I don't post that, but that's the other side of me.
I think that it's more seen in your post.
Yeah.
Like when you post about the Real Housewives or Mauricio and Kyle.
Yeah.
So I think for me, it's 80% of who I am. I am fun. I am outgoing. I have a lot of friends.
And you're not a catfish.
I'm not a catfish. I am who I am. And I have nothing really to hide behind it. I feel like I've been through my childhood tribulations and my own confidence journey that I'm very proud of who I am and the things that come out of my mouth. So
that's why we're on a podcast, because we're proud of the shit we say.
Exactly. Even if we offend a few communities, but we apologize for that. But to end our episode, we want to ask our audience, what is their relationship with social media?
Yeah, like how do you cope? How do you deal? What is your strategy? Do you prefer, I would love to find a man that doesn't have social media?
Who are those?
The 80-year-old man.
I mean, that's okay. That's a sugar daddy.
Yeah, they don't have social media.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah, tell us your relationship.
Tell us your relationship, and also, do you feel comfortable with showing your true selves? Do you put up a front? Especially for men.
Let us know. Are you a catfish?
Are you a catfish? Send it to us from a fake page. We love that. But we want to thank all of our subscribers. We're so happy because we have reached
100
subscribers on Spotify.
Yeah, I think it's mixed.
Use mixed?
100 subscribers is just there.
Yeah.
Before you get bad info.
Exactly.
But overall 100 plus.
And we're very excited to keep entertaining and to grow.
Mm-hmm.
And we're very much excited to hear from our audience.
Yeah. And tell your friends. Like if you
enjoy us.
Yeah, if you enjoy us, just tell your friends. Like we're fun, we're silly, we're cute.
And this is shit talking.
Yeah.
So, and we actually check our comments.
Yeah. And we're cute. Like that's the most important thing.
Exactly.
Especially if you watch some video that you want to see cute people, that's us.
Cute aesthetics.
Yeah. Well, thank you guys, and we will be back. Well, first of all, follow us on all social media
platforms.
Since we're talking about it, follow us on Instagram, TikTok, follow me on Threads, follow us on all the podcast platforms, follow you on
TikTok, Instagram, my CMOS page, if you guys want to get to a healthy lifestyle and tips.
OnlyFans,
if you guys want to see me twerking.
Facebook, Xanga,
I don't do Facebook.
Skonex, follow her on MySpace, follow her everywhere she's at, follow her home. Bye.
Bye.